Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are cracking open the playbook for online reviews. We're going to uncover the system businesses use to get all those perfect ratings and build an online image that, let's be honest, sometimes seems a little too good to be true.
Yeah, it's a question we've all asked ourselves, right? You see some local shop with thousands of glowing reviews, and you just have to wonder, is anyone really that good? Well, the answer is, it's not about luck. It's a strategy. It's a purpose-built engine designed to generate praise.
And the heart of that whole engine is what we're going to call the Reputation Command Center. Now, don't think of this as just some boring software dashboard. You need to picture a strategic nerve center, a mission control, where a business monitors, manages, and actively builds its reputation online.
Okay, so what's the first thing any commander does? They check the vitals. They get the lay of the land. How is the business being perceived right this second? This is that high-level snapshot.
The very first thing a business owner sees in their command center are these three numbers. Think of them like vital signs on a hospital monitor. You've got total feedback. That's the sheer volume of people talking. Then average rating, the overall vibe, the customer sentiment. And finally, 5-star conversions. This really cool metric we're going to unpack in just a second. This is the core health report, right here.
So let's circle back to that third metric, 5-star conversions. A business that's really crushing it might see a number like this, 92%. So what does that even mean? Well, it's not just about getting reviews. It's a measure of how good they are at turning happy customers into public, powerful 5-star proof. This number, this is the real engine of their growth.
And from there, the command center lets you dig even deeper with a breakdown just like this. You can see in an instant why your average rating is what it is. Are you being carried by a mountain of 5-star reviews, or are you getting dragged down by a handful of really bad experiences? This chart tells that story in a single glance.
Okay, so a command center is totally useless if there's no intelligence flowing in, right? So how does it get all this data? Well, it has to connect to the outside world. And this next step, it is the foundation for absolutely everything else.
The number one connection, the big one, is Google. Now, this might look a little technical, but the whole process is designed to be super simple. You basically just find this unique identifier for your business on Google, it's called the Place ID, and you plug it into the system. That's it. That's the handshake that connects your command center to the biggest review platform on the planet.
And let me tell you, the source material is emphatic here. Without this one single connection, none of the other stuff works. This one step unlocks the entire playbook we're about to dive into.
So once that connection is made, this is what happens. All of that rich customer data, the ratings, the comments, names, dates, it all starts flowing directly into one central organized table. This becomes the single source of truth for every piece of customer feedback. All right, with that foundation in place, now it's time to go on the offensive. This isn't about sitting back and just passively waiting for reviews to maybe come in. No, this is about actively and systematically collecting them, using a whole arsenal of dedicated tools.
And here's that toolkit. It's all designed to remove every single bit of friction for the customer. You get a simple link you can text to someone, a QR code they can scan from a sign right at the checkout counter. There are even pre-written snippets of text to print right on the receipt. The goal here is to make leaving a review completely effortless, no matter how a customer interacts with the business.
But this is where things get really, really smart. You take that whole toolkit and you put it on autopilot. This is the moment where reputation management goes from being a manual chore to a powerful, automated system.
And the difference is it's night and day. The old way relied on hoping a busy employee remembers to ask, and then hoping the customer remembers to do it later. The new way is systematic. By plugging into the point-of-sale system, a customer's purchase can trigger an automatic review request sent at the absolute perfect time. It just transforms the whole process from a chore into a reliable, automated machine.
So let's be super clear on what we mean by a review request. It's really simple. It's just that prompt, whether it gets sent automatically after a sale or manually through a text message that asks the customer for their opinion. It's the action that kicks off the whole feedback loop.
So how does a business test drive this automated engine? Well, they usually get a number like this, 25. That's 25 review requests they can send out during a free trial. It's just enough to prove the concept works and see some real results before they commit to the whole system.
We've seen the dashboard, we've seen the tools, the automation, but let's zoom out for a second. Why does any of this really matter? What is the actual strategic goal here?
And at the end of the day, it all boils down to this one thing.
This entire playbook is designed for one massive strategic shift, to move a business from just reacting to reviews as they trickle in to proactively shaping the exact online reputation they want, one customer at a time.
Which, of course, leaves us with one final thought. When the technology makes collecting feedback this streamlined and this automatic for pretty much everyone, well, the focus shifts, doesn't it? It's no longer about who has the best tools. It becomes about who provides the best experience that's actually worth reviewing in the first place. And that's something to think about.